Motion, one house please. Motion for the expulsion of the following members of our party, the New Nigerian People's Party, and members of the Board of Trustees, namely Chief Boniface Aniebonam, Mr. Gilbert Agbo Major, Tony Christopher O'Hara, Ajia Rekaya Sanyaga, Mark Usman, Umar Jubril, Alhaji Adebanjo Wasiu, Alhaji Tajudeen Adebayo, Alhaji Momo Garuba Dambuza, Abdul Sarak Abdul Salam, Barrister Abiola Henry Ora Rotimi, Engineer Babayo Abdullahi Muhammad, Alhaji Ibrahim Yahaya, Chinonso Odiofu, Honorable Prince Sunday Chukwu Emeka O, and Jonathan Chimenye Iyo. I, Elder Inemese Edemakpan, the State Chairman of Akwa Ibom State, hereby move for the expulsion of the following members of our party, pending the investigation and outcome of the investigation by the disciplinary committee of the State Party. I so move.
Kano had almost gone back to its 2015 glory by being lightened up wherever you go, despite the cost of diesel in this country. Of course, you know the stories in the health sector, that even generators in public hospitals were vandalized and sold by the previous administration that he inherited. Today, all those hospitals are not only renovated and refurbished, but they have a functional generator that can enable the ordinary person in Kano. You can also remember that there was an uproar when the roundabout by Government House was developed for some obvious reasons, and that is in fact technical, because you have a roundabout that you can't see the other motorists coming from the other side or on any of the four sides that link that roundabout. It was demolished. The opposition made so much noise about it. Today, whoever goes to Kano and look at that roundabout, he would clap. Of course, the enemies of the people of Kano are shouting because the properties of certain individuals who use their position to acquire public property was demolished. I am sure that 99% of Kano people, 99% have supported that move. And I wish God will give us enough time to sanitize Kano and make it what it should be. Lastly, it may not be the least, for those that go through Kano or pass through Kano or visit Kano, as of today, security has almost returned to Kano because women can walk with their handbags on the streets of Kano, whether night or day. For those, again, that know the effects of drug abuse, you can hardly see. In fact, the sanatorium in Iru has been resuscitated, and all those bad boys that were shooting people with a knife and taking their properties by force in daylight, today you can walk to a bank, carry 1 million naira in 10 naira denomination, and nobody will look at you twice. So, if government is about people, there is only one government in Nigeria, and that is the government of Kano State. Lastly, I want to say that this meeting should not be called off without us passing a vote of confidence on our National Executive Committee for having sustained and kept on this party moving forward ever. Thank you very much.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wa sallallahu alaihi wa sallam. His Excellency, the national leader of our great party, the NNPP, Engineer Senator Rabi Musa Konkosu, ably represented by His Excellency, the Vice Presidential candidate of our party, Bishop Isaac Edabusa, Your Excellency, the Vice Presidential candidate of our party. I have to mention his name twice because that is what the protocol tells us. The Chairman, National Working Committee, and acting National Chairman of our party, Alhaji Kawu, Abba, members of the National Working Committee, the National Secretary, and other NEC members here present, our respected Secretary of the Board of Trustees, Engineer Alhaji Buba, Galadima, the State Chairman and their deputies here present, senators, members of the National Assembly, Mr. Speaker, Kano State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Ismail Falgore, staff of the Secretariat, important invited personalities here present, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Let me seize this opportunity to welcome everybody today, the 29th of August, 2023, for the National Executive Council meeting. I'm so much delighted when I received letter of invitation from the National Chairman, especially concerning the fact that this is the first NEC meeting I was invited to attend. I thank the organizers of this meeting. Let me also thank the NEC leadership and our national leader, Senator Galadima. I'm thanking them specifically because of their commitment towards moving the party forward. We could remember the New Nigeria People's Party, as we were lively informed, was established almost 20 years ago. Unfortunately, the party went into dormancy. The party was inactive, almost dead, until when the national leader decided to join it and then inject a new life into the party. Without his commitment, zeal and passion for the political dispensation, we wouldn't have been where we are today. That is why I see this opportunity to wholeheartedly thank him and thank all the members, particularly that worked with him to ensure the resuscitation of the NNPP in Nigeria. I'm also very happy to say that as at now, the NNPP is a leading opposition party in Nigeria. I could remember during the 2023 election, it was the first party that took the names of all its candidates across the 36 local states and the FCT to INEC. Thank you so much for your effort. Seeing all the chairmen of the 36 states plus FCT here showed that the party is now ready and ever committed to ensure the sustenance of democracy in Nigeria and to ensure the development of our grand party. Let me also seize this opportunity to call on all the party men and women, especially the chairman of our party in the 36 states of the Federation, to ensure harmonious relationship among themselves. The right time is now. We have to work together. We have to ensure that all our policies, decisions are geared towards the development and the sustenance of our party in Nigeria. We're very much aware about the crisis that has been bedeviling the party. And I'm happy to say, from what I saw today, what I heard today, I know that by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that crisis is over as far as the party. Let me also seize the opportunity to tell you as the only governor of the party from all the 36 states, I will do my utmost best to ensure that we give all the necessary assistance to the party. At the only state in Nigeria with the flag of the NNPP, I feel I am duty bound to inform this important gathering about some of our achievements since we assumed office in May 2023. The NNPP leadership in Kano State met an empty treasury. There was no single kobo in the account of the government of Kano State when we took over. In fact, it's so unfortunate to hear that the government was owing one bank 9,800 naira. The government of Kano State, because we saw negative 9,830 in that account, meaning that government of Kano State is owing that bank. We made dilapidated infrastructure. We made almost destroyed civil service. Civil servants were not being paid on time. Anytime they are paid, you see deductions from the salary. Pensioners were owing 8 years arrears. Anytime you see an alert, you see deductions from the payment of 10 to 15% of your rightful money. Students have left schools, many, especially girls. School fees were not paid. A lot of issues. Kano was in total darkness. On the streets, almost 180 streets that were powered by the then governor of Kano State, Senator Alhaji were in darkness. Immediately we took over. The NNPP government started rehabilitation of all the street lights and traffic lights that were abandoned. I will say, as of today, we have rehabilitated almost 85% of the metropolitan. When we took over, I'm saying this because it's your government. You need to make final assessment as to whether the NNPP government is the best government or not. Our secondary school students who were going for NECO and NAPTI were denied that opportunity. In fact, the portal was closed. Within 7 days of our assumption, we took that by the horn and we ensured that the authorities concerned opened the portal and we immediately paid the money for 55,000 students who were meant to do it. Because of the withdrawal of fuel subsidy, most of the governments in Nigeria found it very, very difficult to take care of students in the universities and other tertiary institutions. The NNPP government in Kano State just recently decided to look for money and pay the tuition fee of over 7,000 students across the university.
Bosa.
Just yesterday, before I left Kano,
Yes. This is the
we also sat down and looked at the other tertiary institutions in the state. We had a meeting with all the heads of those institutions, including 2 vice chancellors of our 2 universities. We had to come up with another policy to cushion out the effect of the fuel subsidy as far as the youths are concerned. We all gave approval for the reduction of 50% of the tuition fees. Still, the NNPP government, the only one in Nigeria, decided to start general renovation of all our primary schools and secondary schools. We have restored feeding of our girls in boarding schools. We have decided to open all the boarding schools across the state that were blocked by the students. We also gave approval for sponsoring 1,000 first-class graduates of Kano State Indigenous into different universities across the globe. By the grace of Allah, in September, we're going to invite His Excellency, the national leader, along with the National Working Committee and NEC members, for the sending off ceremony of those students. I'm just meant to say goodwill, but I just have this opportunity to brief you so that you can go back to your houses much more happier that you have a government of your own in Nigeria. We have moved forward in the areas of health, environment, human capital development, tourism, and so on and so forth. So, gentlemen, let me also welcome you to this meeting, and we also pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to continue granting us good health and prosperity for the progress of our party and for the progress of all of us. I wish you joining us in that to your respective destinations.
Other members of NEC, ladies and gentlemen of the press, my assignment is simple, is to bring about the wishes and the sincere gesture of my principal, who is unavoidably absent, sends his greetings and asks me to salute the efforts of the NEC, being the very first one we are in. And so far, so good. What we have heard from Kano has really, really excited us meaning that the future is great and bright. We get back to our different places to begin to propagate what is going to be happening in Imo, Kogi, and Bayelsa. I see NNPP having 3 more governors, making 4 after November 11. We pray that as you return back to your destinations, that God Almighty will take you back home safely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you.